down about the 28.
Carrier. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run with Taylor. Space to maneuver at the 40. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Washington. Jonathan Taylor, his 9th touchdown of the season. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Brought down back at the 30.
Taylor. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And he finds McLaurin. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 6th touchdown of the season. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And he's not able to go the distance. He's out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. What a return. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears draw a bit closer. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes this Washington 14. Bears 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A 3-yard
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time. First and 10, Taylor now. Room here to run. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Now Joey Sly for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes this Washington 21. Bears 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now a handoff looking right. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Thanks to receivers, they'll spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
How about this? They'll try the option, left side. It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to launch this thing way down. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And it's second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now a handoff here to his running back. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Montez Sweat drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. And they've got a 1st down. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Bang, 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 bang.
On 1st down, it's Taylor. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. Now Taylor. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Taylor, the ball
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And his kick is good. So it's not an NFL record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought, no way is that going to make it, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the bar.
On play action, Rodgers. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete for Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again, Rodgers. This is intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Good. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box. Touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now they try the right side here. He's going to be stopped well behind the line of scrimmage, and that's pretty much going to wipe out their gain from first down. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Looking deep down. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. He's going to take another shot here. And this is caught inside the 5. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2.
1st and goal.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it 1 play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. first and 10. Here's Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. But now it'll be third down.
Third down. And 10 yards to go.
Operating from the gun. Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. William Jackson with a pick. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jonathan Taylor on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Extra point safely through. And a rout is on here in this first half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
58. Watch the run. Mike, 55. Back north. Mike.
Rodgers now on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A huge play there for Washington. 64 yards.
7-yard line.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
They'll take over.
When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
And the Bears first
from the gun. Rodgers. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Rodgers now to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Rodgers again now. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this 2nd half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Trying to lay one up deep. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Troy Apke. And a good return here as he takes it up